Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Alright, new week, new patch. So if you guys are not aware, the collab characters, the collab in general is going away. And I hope you guys had a good time playing the collaboration for Blue Archive. Alright, we don't really get collabs like this very often. As you can see, I've completed everything in the collab, like the story and everything. Definitely have fun with it, right? But let's talk about the new patch coming this week. What happens after the collab? We have a new banner, and if you guys are not aware, they have released the patch notes for it. So we're gonna have a new character called Yukari. As you can see, this is going to be the new banner. So this is going to be a banner that's very interesting because we have a total of 5 characters, which is insane. Alright, 5 characters, Yukari first, and then we're gonna have 4 more characters later on. So Yukari apparently is gonna be alone, which is very interesting. And then we have Saori, Hiyori, Shun, and Kokona. So we're gonna talk about those separately because I think these are going to be very interesting characters overall. Alongside with that, we have a new VOL.5 event, 2.5 year festival planning committee, and stuff like that. So let's briefly glance at Yukari and talk a little bit more about what she's capable of. Now Yukari is a very unique character. She's going to be one of those purple type characters, right? Now she is going to be competing against Swimsuit Hanako, maybe like Kasumi and the likes of those characters in terms of Sonic type. She has a very unique mechanic by herself though, which is she has a guaranteed crit in terms of her EX skill. It is a little bit of an expensive one, 7 cost. Now should you pull for Yukari? Ideally, if you are a new player, probably not. Alright, so I would say like, unless you like her design, you shouldn't consider pulling for her. The only players that should be getting her are those players that are interested in tackling the Sonic raids later on. Those are going to be the advanced veteran players. Now as you can see, she deals 302% damage to enemies within the circular area, consume as many own prayers as possible in groups of 10. Each 10 prayers consumed deals up to 223% guaranteed critical damage. Very cool right there. So normal skill, every 40 seconds obtain up to 20 prayer effects. Prayers can stack up to a maximum of 50. Increase attack by 19.7%. Alright, and she also can increase her own critical damage. And this is where the prayer thing mechanics comes in, right? Sub skill, obtain prayer for each cost consumed by other allies. Alright, prayers can stack up to maximum of 50. And for every 10 prayers accumulated, increases critical damage by up to 15.5% for 15 seconds. Now, when you see this particular, increased prayer for each cost consumed by other allies, it makes it sound like she's going to be very good later on in the tower content that you can use more characters. But for the time being, the only usage for her pretty much is going to be in the Kurokage raids, which will come later on. I don't know when will Global get that particular raid. That's a Sonic exclusive raid boss. Now, Yukari, again, her character, overall is going to be a very decent concept. If you are looking to pull for a purple character, however, I would highly recommend to wait a little bit. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, after Yukari, we have Saori, Hiyori, and then those other bunch of characters. And then Renge and Kikyo is going to happen right after that. So if you are looking to pull for a Sonic type character, you don't have any Sonic type, you even miss out on maybe Swimsuit Hanako, then Kikyo is going to be the one that I highly recommend. I will release a roadmap video. I'm still working on the video. Should be releasing somewhere within this week. So stay tuned for that. So hopefully you guys get a better idea on who's the best character to pull up until Dress Hina. But for now, you can see after Yukari, right, her banner there. And then we're going to have on 21st, her banner only lasts for 7 days, which is very interesting. And then 21st to 28th, for 1 week, we'll have a rerun of a Saori, exclusive banner for Saori, exclusive banner for Hiyori, exclusive banner for Shun, and then exclusive banner for Kokona. So we'll have 4 characters in the same banner. So basically, if you're deciding to spark for any of these, or you decide to pull for any of these, maybe you can go all the way to spark for any of these. Now, out of the bunch of all of these characters, who is going to be the best character to pull? In my humble opinion, Shun. Shun is going to be the PvP queen, and you are still probably going to use her consistently in PvP. Now, do you need to have Shun? Probably not, right? There's a lot of other characters that can sort of like slot in PvP, but she's still going to be one of the better characters because she gives you that early 3 cost, which is extremely valuable in PvP. If you have that, you just have the head start compared to your opponent. But other than that, most other characters here probably is not going to be super needed. Saori is strong. She's a very strong single target character, But then Azusa exists as a free character, and later on we'll have Dress Hina, which is going to be superior meta character that you'll have later on. That's pretty much a must pull. As for Hiyori, she's going to be much more niche compared to most other characters. And then Kokona is going to be a very, very decent healer. But everybody should be able to obtain Koharu for free. If you farm her shards, play the raids and stuff, you will be able to buy her shards from shop, right? Now the truth is, I wouldn't advise pulling for any of these, especially if you guys pulled for the collab characters recently. Just save for the timing, right? If you want to pull, maybe the next purple raid. But again, nothing notable for now. Himari is going to come soon-ish, alright? Somewhere around like 1 month from now. Or maybe 1.5 months from now. Not 2 months, 1.5 months. That's the one that I'll be looking forward to. If you are looking to pull for a meta character yet that you don't own yet, Himari makes a lot of sense. Alongside with this particular patch, we're also going to have a new chapter, Volume 5, Hyakor Yoran. So very, very interesting. We're going to get chapter 1, episode 1 to 13. So I'll be looking forward to it. Can't wait to read the story as well. Very, very interesting. And then Balancing Shale's books. That's going to be a very interesting one happening later on as well. As you can see, you'll be able to buy some very, very interesting furniture right there. The origami table. Okay, so we're also going to have a new WebView event, 2.5 year anniversary festival planning committee. This is going to be very interesting. And then looks like a new joint firing drill, escort drill. For the first time ever, we'll be having a new content in Blue Archive, new type of drill. I wonder what the escort drill is going to be about. I've seen it before, but all you are doing is you're escorting this particular robot around. So it's not going to be reliant on the firepower that you have or the defensive power that you have, but it is going to rely more on the survivability of your overall team composition. Very, very interesting. So I'll definitely make a guide when I can, once that's available. So we're going to have the HOD, as you can see, for the Grand Assault. So this is going to be the Grand Assault. That means it's going to have 3 elements. Now that's going to be a very, very fun one. Can't wait for this particular one. It's going to be a new, refreshing, concept of a boss, like with the other colors, right? We are so used to HOD being yellow, but now we're gonna have a attack type of Mystic. Interesting. We'll see how that goes, right? So Grand Assault aside, what other new contents are we having, right? Tactical Challenge Season 6 open. So it looks like we are having a new PvP map. Very, very interesting. So we have the vending machine right there, some tables and chairs. What seems to be like a cafeteria of some sort, right? Very, very. Is that a Koharu behind that? Damn, that's quite cute. Alright. So this is going to be very interesting. Field Zone 2 is going to be changed into Indoor Zone 2. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Main story achievement have been added for a bunch of stuff, and then new furniture will be added as well. So this is going to be for Yukari's interaction, as you can see. Very cool. With this new event, we will also be getting the double drop commissions. So that's going to start on 13th. As you can see, make sure you guys farm the books or farm the credits, whichever that you need more. Double drop normal is going to start a little bit later on the 20th of May. So that's going to be next week. Double drop hard is going to be a few days after on 24th. So make sure you guys take the advantage to farm the following. Alright, double account EXP as well going on. So overall, the patch is simple enough. Alright, so we're going to have a new story that we can enjoy, and then just like pretty much a rest week for most players. There's no need to pull for any of these characters, but still we can enjoy some new content alongside as well. I like it. So you have a few weeks to save for Himari if that's what you're looking for, and maybe Dress Hina later on. I'm sure most of us are a little bit exhausted in terms of pyroxenes from pulling in the collab units. If you guys didn't pull for the collab units, good for you. Alright, you'll have more pyroxenes moving forward. But if you are looking to pull for any characters, I'll be waiting for the 2 weeks from now. That's going to be the one. Kikyo and Renje. Kikyo is going to be super meta in the purple raids, and if you are not looking forward to any of these, then Himari is going to come right after. So I'll have the roadmap giving you guys a perspective of all the characters coming, so stay tuned for that. As always, subscribe if you guys haven't already, give this video a like for the time being, and I'll see you guys when the Blue Archive, when the maintenance ends and the new patch kicks in. So yeah, have a nice day, goodbye.